Hi Metalheads, willkommen zum Metalheads Forever, Show Nummer 350 am 12.05.2022. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur vorletzten Show dieser Woche und was soll ich sagen, wie immer eine geile Woche bis jetzt und coole Gäste, auch gestern wieder ein Top-Programm gewesen. Danke nochmal, lieber Maki und lieber Peter, habt ihr wieder super gewuppt, perfekt. So, liebe Freunde, wer auf progressiven Metal steht, der bekommt wieder mal eine Vollbedienung von einer sehr, sehr sympathischen Band. Ich habe mir gerade wieder ein wunderbares Gespräch gehabt, schon 3 Stunden lang. Und ja, 3 der Band sind hier. Sänger und Gitarrist, dann der Bassist und der Keyboarder sind hier heute. Und ja, ich habe 9 Videos vorbereitet und ja, sehr interessant und wie gesagt, sehr sympathisch. Ich würde sagen, wir fangen heute an mit einer Band, nicht so bekannt, aber wir wollen ja nicht jetzt irgendwie ja, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Natürlich eine sehr bekannte Band und eine auf meiner Liste, eine Band, wo ich hoffe, dass wir sie irgendwann mal reinbekommen. Heute öffne ich mal Evergrey. Und zwar Internal Nocturnal, das heißt, ich richtig ausspreche. Hier sind Evergrey, aber bevor Evergrey kommt, erstmal unser Partner Mike's Metal Store wird sagen, let the madness begin. Sehr, sehr coole Band. Evergrey. Jawohl. So Evergrey, was reimt so? Ereley. Ja, genau. Ereley. So, liebe Freunde, ich freue mich auf eine weitere coole Band. Wie gesagt, heute wird es progressiver Metal und mit einem Twist. Die sind schon sehr cool. Ich muss schon sagen, und vor allem sehr sympathisch. Wird ihr gleich feststellen. Jetzt geht's los mit dem ersten Song vom aktuellen Album. Der Song heißt Diablerie und so heißt auch das Album. Here we go. Hier sind Ereley, unsere Gäste heute Abend.
Don't be afraid.
Do you believe in sin?
Diablerie und das war Ereley und jetzt sind sie hier. Ich freue mich auf Sänger und Gitarrist Lukas.
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
my
Richie.
man.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, all good on my side. How are you?
I'm very well. Very well. Thank you. We bring in
Nice
the
to
rest
hear.
of the gang, not the whole band, but here is bass player Jan. How you doing, man?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for invitation.
And keyboard.
Hello,
Matej.
everyone. Thank you for coming.
And look at this picture. This is like you put it together. You have a nice painting. There is something very, and I see smiling faces. This is I when we met before, immediately there was a connection there. Smiling faces, funny guys, very cool. Explain the background, each of everyone. This is I see the Lucas. You have the cover of the last album, right?
Yeah, Richie, you're right. You spotted it exactly. This is the cover of our album Diablerie, and Diablerie, it's a story album, and you have like a pure soul when you are born, and as you go through the life, you make some decisions in your life, and sometimes you can make someone happy, and someone you can hurt somebody, make them unhappy. Those decisions brought you on the, let's say, light side or dark side. And this guy behind me, he made a lot of bad decisions, and therefore he came from a guy to a demon. Like, so it's like a story of our album in one beautiful painting.
I see Jan. I spotted it. It must be the song "Love and Hate," right?
Oh yeah, that's a picture from. As you mentioned, we have different pictures, and for each track, for each song from Diablerie, we have a different painting. So yeah, this one is. If I move aside, so you can see it,
Very cool.
and
And-
it differs songs to songs, but it's from the same artist, so you can simply see the handwriting of the artist there.
Yes, and Lucas told me it's a German lady, right?
She is actually living in German, but she's
okay.
Czech. She is Czech.
Okay. Sorry, but she lives in Germany, right? Okay. His name is Denise, right?
Denisa Ružičková, really so much skilled lady with all what she does. I wish her all fingers crossed that she will succeed with her career.
And Matej, you have
Yeah, I have the painting to a song called Room 666 in 666, and as you can see, it's right here,
Yes.
the 666, and it's my favorite painting and I think one of my favorite songs on the album.
And we will hear
So
the
that's
song
why I
later
chose
on.
it.
Don't worry. Love and Hate we don't have in the program, but a lot from two albums, from Catharsis from 2015 and the most from Diablerie from 2020. But before we go to the music and we talk about the music, I want to know the metalhead. I want to know who is here today, where you come from music-wise. What was your first band, like famous band you like to be? Do you fantasize? Do you want to be like this on stage? What was the magic moment? I will start with Lucas. Was guitar your first instrument?
No, definitely not. Actually, I didn't want to play guitar at all from the beginning. Really? Okay, so I guess I will start from the beginning. As I was a kid in a school, I've already attended some what's the word for that, competitions where there were a little kids singing songs, and yeah, I was kind of successful in that.
As a singer?
As a singer, yeah, I sang a lot of old Moravian national songs, things like that. And as I grew older, I the music was not the dream for me from the beginning. That happened later, as my father started his band. That was the dark electro metal music called Ebola Joy, and there were only two. There was a guy playing keyboards and my father playing guitar, and the
Like a
music
duo.
was yeah, like a duo. They were using these MIDI drum machines also for the bass, and the keyboard player was singing, and he was using clean vocals and also growls. And when I first heard them, I knew I need to do a music. But the first instrument of choice was a keyboard, actually.
But you told me before a different. It's a very
Oh,
instrument.
the very first instrument was like in a school, and that was a flute, actually.
Here we go. Holy fuck!
Really, really, flute.
I love this, so much. It's our running gag, and it works so well because if you see today like a berserker on stage, or and then imagine, oh my god, What was the first band? Actually, we have to forward. What was the first band? Maybe even a post on a wall, which you say, "Oh, I want to be like this." Was there an international band, hard rock band?
For me, I would say that the first band where I was like, wow, I want to do this was, as I mentioned earlier, my father's. And then when I start to listen to some international music, the very first bands I started was Anathema, then The Gathering, Moonspell, Timeouts, Paradise Lost. And when I saw those and I heard their music, I was like, this is the thing I need to do in my life.
All right.
Ever since I was decided.
Let's go to Jan. Bass, your instrument of choice, right in the beginning?
Well, now, actually, that's the second instrument I started playing in my childhood. I started with accordion, and as the time progressed, as the time proceeded, I was more like, yeah, I'm listening to metal, I'm listening to hard music, to heavy music, but actually the accordion doesn't fit it pretty much. So I started thinking what I could start playing, and I always wanted to play the guitar somehow, but then I changed my mind and decided to start playing the bass. So when I was like 11 or 12, I said, "Mom, hey, I want to start playing bass. Let's do it somehow." And so I started playing bass. And once when we were playing a show, I don't know, I was maybe like 14, 15. We went on stage on the sound checking. I started playing the 46 and 2 by Tool. You might know this. That's when Lucas noticed me. Me with the band, we were opening the festival, and Lucas with Ereley already. They were like the stars. They were closing the festival. They were the last to come. And when Lucas heard me play Tool, he was like, "Hey, dude, that's awesome! I have to talk to him." So he went to me straight when I got down the stage. We started to talk. And like 2 years after, when he was searching for the bass player, he said like, "Hey, dude, I remember you. You play the Tool. You want to try it with us?" So I went on one rehearsal, and I stayed in the band ever since then.
Cool story. From the opener to the top act. I like story like this. Mathieu, keyboard.
Okay, so no, it wasn't my first instrument either. Actually, my first instrument was guitar. I'm a classical guitarist, and the funny story here is actually, Jan's mother taught me how to play guitar. And we had a long childhood friends, and I went to a musical school, and Jan's mom is teaching guitar there, classical guitar. And I've been taught classical guitar for now like 12 years, 13. I'm still going because I still love it, and I love performing classical music too. It's really interesting to me, and it's really complicated to play it. And that's one of the reasons why I play progressive metal, because it's so complicated. And that was about, like I said, I'm playing classical guitar for like 13 years. And then I just like in 2019, maybe 2020, late 2019, early 2020, I figured, hey, I kind of want to start playing a new instrument. And my first choice was drums. But as we're not living in the house and we're living in a flat, in an apartment, there's not enough space for me to put drums here. And playing drums in a block of flats, it's not a good idea for the neighbors. So my second option was a piano. So I really wished for a piano on Christmas, and I got one, but not like a big acoustic piano. I got an electric keyboard, like electric piano that you plug into a wall. It has speakers, but it still plays like a piano.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been playing the piano for like 6 to 8 months. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling confident. Yeah, I'm feeling confident. And then Jan walks over to me and says, "Hey, dude, we're like looking for a keyboard player for this band. It's called Ereley. Here, take a listen to it. Take a listen." And it's like, nah, bro. He came to me in like January 2020, and I was like, no, dude, I'm not that good to play this. I can't. So I declined. Then Jan came again in February. He was like, "Hey, dude, don't you really want to play?" I was like, "No, I don't want to stop. I don't want to." Then he came in March again, and I said, "Hey, man, you're really annoying. I will try it. You got me. I will come to the rehearsal." So I came to the rehearsal for the first time, and then I was 16 at the time. I come to the rehearsal, and I just see Lucas, and I go, "Damn." Then I just see the other players, and I'm just like, "Damn, where am I?" and yeah, I was really scared at first, but then we just started playing, and everything just clicked. But like at that point, I'm playing the keyboard for 8 months, and now it's like I'm playing the piano, the keyboard for 2 years. And a funny thing is that I now have more keyboards and synthesizers and pianos than I have guitars. It's just been out of control with me buying synths because I love them so much.
Can I ask Jan what you see in Mathieu? What do you see that you resisted? You want to have him? What was there something fascinated you? I mean, he was a beginner actually.
Yeah, but the very first thing is that he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. I trust him, and in the band we work very simply. We trust each other at the maximum level, like a family. Because if we weren't at this level of trust, I think it wouldn't work so well. So that's why it had to be my friend and not just a random person. And I know he's a great musician. As a guitarist or anything, I know that he plays really great, listens to great music, knows his stuff. And when I heard him play after this half of year learning the keys, I knew that he's the guy because he played really, really, really good for this short.
Do we have to convince
time.
Lucas? But Lucas is the mastermind of Ereley? Can you say it like this?
Yeah, I would say it like this. Yes.
Is it the
not
boss?
The mastermind, not the boss. No, I would say we're all like equal in the band.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like approving stuff and like judging stuff, if it's really good, we go to Lucas because he's really experienced in this, and he's got the most experience, I would say, with his band.
And he's the guy with the most change. If you watch all the videos from 2015 to now, I don't know how many haircuts he has, different and shaved and this and long hair. I say, what the hell? 2020 he has short hair, now he has long hair. Is he wearing a wig or what? You know, like he changed a lot. I must say, when I put this together and worked on every song, if I say the music is deep, it's deep. It's not like it's a mix between I don't know even what let the people judge this music, because I am a heavy metal. I like the straight metal from the 80s, but this is like dream theater versus I don't know what this is. This is a special sound, I must say, and deep and vocal wise, from soft to growling, like you said your father did. It's like from clean voice to growling voice, and verses. Let's because Diablerie, the first song. Let's talk later, because we are now already in 28 minutes. Let's go right back to 2015. It was a Catharsis, your first album.
Catharsis,
your first album. And what I like this video very, very much is with the wigs. And you have to tell me how you did this. This was amazing. It's a figurine. It's the song. And after this, we talk about these two songs, because we have a gap from 2015 to 2020. So what's happened this between? Here is Ereley and a figurine. Watch the scenery. Very, very cool done. Here we go.
But this is the day when I release you from your curse. But this is the moment when you left your shell. Let your story continue. This is the day of
Made in 2015. Very, very cool. You know what I spotted in this video? Do you know this album cover from Whitesnake, Saints and Sinners?
I'm not sure.
Have to check
I
this
don't think
out.
I'm familiar with it.
Have to check this out. I'll show you something. This picture here is actually the picture of the cover of Whitesnake, except there's no snake. I have to find later on this picture in the shot, and I saw this in the video already today. I thought this must be the same actually, and I will later on I will look for the cover. It's unbelievable. It's the same.
Maybe he was on the same spot.
Maybe,
Yeah, maybe.
Mr. Coverdale was in the 80s somewhere there and had must be some connection there. Unbelievable.
Do you know Cradle of Filth, the band?
I know the band,
Cradle
but
of
I'm not.
Filth?
Yeah.
Because as you said, you were like the Whitesnake, the band, and as I've seen this clip after a while, and I started listening to Cradle of Filth in the time between the seeing those clips. I've seen the lady in the bath, in the red bath, and it's like the Cruelty and the Beast. At the moment I saw it, I was like, "Hey, dude, that's scam! I've seen this before."
Let me ask you, Lucas, because you're the only one who is in this video. The rest,
By that time, yeah.
yeah. So, who had this idea with this French looks, this like with the wigs, something like this? Who had this idea?
That actually came from a head of my father, the second guitarist, York. So that was basically his idea, and by that time, as you could saw, we were only in two, me and him. So this is also interesting thing that
Now a question. The bass, the guitar player, the second one. He is the partner of your father.
no, he is
No.
my father. He is my father, actual father.
Actually, really?
Yeah, we are like a family.
Wow. When I was thinking, he looks yeah, he's the older guy in a
So
he has his face, it looks very familiar. You have to check out the band Märzfeld, Heli. He's also a singer from Stahlzeit. He's a Rammstein tribute band, and you have
He
to
gets
check out
that a
his
lot.
face. Maybe there's some connection because it looks similar. It looks like one face, What the hell,
He gets that quite a lot. That he reminds of Till from Rammstein sometimes.
But check out Heli the singer from Märzfeld or Stahlzeit, check this out, and you say, what the hell, is like a twin. Maybe your father has to make some explanation. Was there something going on in Germany? but Heli's already a old schooler, so it could be maybe the same age, Maybe it's a brother. What the hell?
Yeah, maybe lost brother. Exactly.
The lost brother. All right. So, what is the backstory? Now we go back to Diablerie. So, very, very cool. You have something with castles, something like this. You like this, no? Sceneries, castles,
Yeah.
witches.
Gothic style. I like it.
Gothic, yes.
I like it, really.
How you would describe your sound? Of course, you can find it's a progressive metal.
Could I say something to that? We actually, I don't know if we told you before, but we have not invented, but we call our music by a name. We call it heavy joy music. Because it's heavy joy music, like joy as in emotional, as in happy, sad, as in really emotional stuff. So like heavy joy, heavy emotional music, because it has a lot of meaning to us, and it has a story, and it's heavy too. So
and it brings us joy. So
yeah,
therefore heavy joy.
Heavy joy music. No, I never heard this.
This is something new. You will never find it on the internet.
Yeah, it's
and
just us.
something new. Never in 350 shows. Never that all the guests from a band have a different meaning of a painting in the background. It's totally new today. Very first time. So
glad to hear that.
350. Yes. It had to be special,
Absolutely. And so, yeah, I always like Czech Republic, our neighbors. I'm in Lower Bavaria. I'm from there, So went there. I played even in Prague. I told you before. It's a hanky-panky in some nice etablissements in Tomašlice. Great memories of Czech Republic.
I can imagine.
When you started actually Ereley, where the name come from, Ereley? What exactly means?
We started at, I believe, 2013. There were the very first ideas of doing something like music or a band or whatever. In 2014, we actually started doing something with Yorkie, the second guitarist. And in 2015, 1st of January, we've released our first album. This is, again, something strange, right? You have like new band and you straight release an album. And the band is two guys, the son and the father. That was kind of a...
How this happens that you signed by a major label? I mean, Massacre is not a small label. How this happens? I mean...
it's written in all over the internet. You just need to try. You just need to put some work out and then send it. Contact the people. Try to get your music to as many publishers and record labels, and do your best, and maybe somebody will get back to you. And we were lucky with Massacre.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I guess they liked the sound we had, the production we had, the album we had, and that was the reason why they decided to put some efforts in such a unknown band.
Yeah. To go ahead, your shop is not updated, right? So people can buy a merchant, but they can send you an email, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, yes.
That's right.
Because you're waiting for some hoodies and patches, so you have the whole thing. But here is the email address, and
Yeah, so
Email?
basically, you can if you want to, if you want some merch, you can look at our Instagram. We have photos of the new T-shirts and the new merchandise we have there, but it's not yet on the shop because we're waiting for those hoodies and stuff. So the new T-shirts and the other T-shirts, you can see them on our Instagram. And if you want something, we have CDs, albums, we have stickers, we have T-shirts, you name it, we have it. And so if you want something out of that, just write us an email. We'll be really thankful, and yeah, you'll get a reply as soon as we can reply to
And
it.
because we
Send
have
you the
so
certificate.
much stuff to give away, I ask you, of course, for our dear fan club. You see all the people right now, they are all in our fan club. And that's
Wow.
actually all the guys from Switzerland, from Austria, from
Thanks for
Germany,
joining.
all over the
Thanks for
place.
coming, guys.
Yes. And the first reaction when I started to play the first song was wow. And that was actually a good sign. And especially Michael Lohrmann or Michael Högerle, that's all the people are, they really buy all the stuff because they need the real thing. There's no streaming or download stuff. No, they want the real thing. Do you have also vinyl, or you have only CDs?
Only
think only
CDs so
CDs.
far. Only CDs so far, but we will definitely grant some packages for you guys.
So this is a promise, right? We get something from Ereley. Perfect.
Yes, I think we can promise that.
Thank you so much.
Some bundle we will prepare, definitely. You can count
Yeah.
on that.
And I just said before, many bands doing this for the show, a CD and a shirt for 25 euro, something like this. If you can do something like this, people like to have
Definitely.
shirt and a CD.
Definitely. And of
It works
course,
for us.
if people decide to buy some other variants of our T-shirts or whatever, we can definitely make some bundle prices.
So, habt ihr es gehört
whatever.
jetzt, ihr da draußen? Die Band bietet auch an ein Bundle wie ein Shirt und ein CD für 25 Euro. Und ihr könnt es auswählen, welche CD und welches Shirt ihr haben wollt. Das könnt ihr dann machen für euch. Super Sache. Thank you so much, Lukas, Jan, Matej. I would say we go to the next song. This is only now the cover. Now you can see the artwork of your painter. Very, very cool. It is the song Nephilim.
Great.
Right pronounced? Nephilim?
Right pronounced. I hope so.
All right. It's in German Zungenbrecher. Nephilim. Here we go. Ereley and Nephilim. Enjoy. And I'm looking now for this cover from Whitesnake, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay? Here we go.
Okay.
I'm still take my
That's epic. There is so much to discover. Just see Iron Siren Pete, unser host from yesterday. Peter, he wrote in Time for Metal in 2020 8.1 from 10. That's very good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we thank you for that.
Thank
Thank you. It was a great
So-
review.
Now I found the cover, and check this out. Here's again. You remember? Here is the angel and the woman. So look at this now. Here we go.
Oh,
Okay. That's a lot
I think that's
like
it.
that.
Maybe that's even it.
Unbelievable, huh? And if you look closer now, I think this is even put on top. So it
Yeah,
would be
it will
interesting to have somebody from Weise here now to ask them. All right, get rid of this. Something like this, I spotted in a video. Say, oh, and I say, hey, you have to check it again. That's exactly the cover. Unbelievable.
Great.
Gutturale song. I don't know what was guttural in English.
Like something from the inside of our bodies.
Well, he
All
said
right.
he likes your voice in this quote. He
Thanks.
likes the deep voice you can do, and
The
that
deep
that it suits you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Some of
guys.
this deep this scrolling voice, but that's what I say. You have these two voices in you. You could do a very, and also from the acting point here, from acting point, it's you are a good actor. And we will see some videos. Amazing.
I
There's
hear
a
that for the
transformation.
first time. Thank you very much.
You heard it here the first time. Here we go.
Yeah, we say he has the voice of an angel, and then he has the voice of a demon, and he switches whenever he likes to.
Which actually fits the background, from the angel to the demon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I started learning
It's
the
all
songs, when I started learning the songs, Lucas was each day after he finished in job, he went to my house. I was like 15 or 16 years old when I joined the band, and he went to me because he knew all the bass steps, and he started teaching this to me. And yeah, he of course introduced himself to my parents. They talked, of course, no problem. And then we had a show where my parents were. They attended the show, and my mom was like, this kind man, the one that talks to me, who teaches you how to play the songs, that's him who sings this. That's terrible. How's this possible? she was really shocked about it, that this kind man, each time he went from job, he was in a shirt and stuff, and wearing ties and this, and then
That's what I saw in the videos. He has the ability to keep the perfect son-in-law with tie and shirt and nice trousers, and very well behaved. So, and he could be the motherfucker. It's imagine this. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
but my parents had the same reaction as Jan's. They came. I said because I don't come from a musical background. No one in my family plays an instrument or is a musician. No one in my family, like for three generations, was a musician. And I said to my parents when the first concert was coming up with Ereley, I said, "Don't go there. You will not like it. You won't like it. Don't go." And they came anyway. And they're like, I saw them in the crowd, and they were like standing there. And I had the makeup on myself and like our uniform, and they were like, "Is that our son?" and yeah, it was really funny. They had the same reaction as Jan's parents.
It reminds me very much when I
But yeah,
when I got introduced to my second drummer in the 80s, which he was Ultra Fox and Duran Duran fan, and I was heavy metal, long hair, tattoos, and I was the wild guy in our city, the first heavy metal band, and he introduced me to his parents. He was, I think, 17, something like this, and I never forget the look of the father, mother when I walk in. So hello, and I'm a very polite guy. So, and she's so, oh. And when we left, she said, Richie, you not bring my son on the wrong path. No, I take care of him. Tommy. And I was like, oh my God. And of course, the first one when I saw his room full of Duran Duran posters, what the fuck is this here? Say, hey, they have Judas Priest, Motorhead, Motley Crue. So, yeah, everything will be changed. Everything will change. And he did. He changed everything to Halloween posters and Dream Theater and Motley Crue. Done. He was all Duran Duran gone. And I never forget these looks from the father. How they shook my hands. It was like, oh my God, here comes the criminal. All right. Nephilim. What a name for a song. What is the backstory in a short term, please? We have already 59 minutes and we have 3 songs. We have another 6 songs. Who can give me a short description?
Guys?
Well,
Should I?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
It will be better.
So Nephilim is basically about one goddess which has been kind of forgotten by all the people who praised her throughout lives, eons, ages, centuries, and so. And that's in a very short term what it is about, that the people once beloved her and then they forget about her.
To be honest, this song, Nephilim, why I chose this song, even your songs, not many are fast songs. They are all in a mid-tempo, but there is so much to discover. You have, wenn ihr diese CD habt, ihr müsst ihr in Dunkeln am besten. I always do in the dark. My headphones full blast, and there is so much to discover. How you come up with songs like this? You and your father, you're nerds actually. Father and son nerds, that you put so much inside. There is so much here fill and here something, and here's voices and here sphere sounds. Unbelievable. I mean, this is not composed in 1 hour. This.
No, definitely not.
Who comes up with the idea? You or your father with these ideas?
Usually Yorkie, the father, he comes with his guitar part. We record it just in a tempo. And then he leaves and I start to work, and I do the drums, I do the bass, I do the keyboards, I do my guitar, I write lyrics, I sing them, I record everything, and then I send it to the rest of the band, and then the discussion comes.
And then you go, Jan, Mathieu, here we go.
Basically, you could say
Mathieu says, I'm a fucking beginner. What do you want from me?
but no, that's how it was. That's how it actually was.
Yeah,
I was like, actually, in Nephilim, there is a keyboard solo, and it's so hard. I can play it I can play it 4 times or like 5 times out of 10 correctly, and it's the only thing that I still to this day cannot play perfectly, because we're at a rehearsal and like we're playing, we're practicing old songs, and Nephilim comes on, and I'm like, fuck. And then everyone, we go through the song, we go through the whole song, and at the end part there is the keyboard solo, and I start to play, and everyone in the band looks at me if I'm playing it correctly. So I'm under even more pressure. Like I'm standing here, Honza is standing there, and everyone just like turns to me and watches me play the solo. And it's like, don't look at me. But like, yeah, I was a beginner, and I was like, I can't do this. But I somehow learned it in like a year and a half. What
an amazing band! You know what I think? I see just here Jack Black and his keyboard player from School of Rock. You know,
yeah. Maybe it was something like that.
I love
We-
you guys. That's
had a
very
lot of fun.
entertaining today.
Thank
Please
you.
keep
Thank you.
going. Now I know what this word mean. Cultural. It's crawling. In Bavaria, grunzen. Heli says grunzen. And Peter said his favorite songs are Diablerie, Hex, and Boogeyman. And Hex is actually the next song,
Great.
but live from the basement. So this is an answer. Does the cameraman doesn't like the drama or what? I don't see the drama, and I figure out there is no fucking drama. You played right because I saw that the laptop with the lines. No, okay, here we go. So you're playing, but actually you don't miss the drama in this video. Here is Hex. Ready? And then you tell me later what Hex mean. Hex mean in Bavaria Hexe. Which? It's the same.
This is like if somebody curses you, that they will put a spell on you. Hex, I believe.
I want to ask you before I forget it. There is a little toy, and I see this toy on the drums. I see on a mic stand. What means this little puppet? What this means?
You know,
Is this like I put the needles in something like this?
No, it's not a voodoo. It's not a
no,
voodoo.
No,
no,
voodoo.
no, 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 no. That
Maybe it is.
I've received that from my very first partner, who I loved so much deeply. I wished I will spend the rest of my life with her, and it didn't happen. So at least she can see all the you know the places where we are like that. It's
You know what was my very first gift I got from a fan in the 80s? A string hanger.
really
That's a difference between me and you. You got a little
Okay.
toy. I got a string hanger. This was then on my microphone stand. Yes.
more metal.
Here we go. Here is Hex Ereley from the basement studio. Here we go.
I don't know what's in the gap. Only tell us who gave you power. Burn my soul, steal my heart, share my freedom. Cross the
Another powerful song. And this is played live.
Yes.
Except
It
the
is.
drums.
Yeah, except the drums.
I
But
want
if
to
I
ask
could,
you,
oh, okay.
when I saw the
Okay,
video, your father, Lucas, he has the ESH amplifier. He have even a shirt. He has an endorser deal with ESH.
Actually, no. He recently changed his rig and started with EVH, and I believe he bought the coffee box, coffee custom shop. Yeah, the box.
The
EVH.
amplifier.
EVH is Edgar Van Halen, I must say.
Yeah, he has the EVH Eddie Van Halen amplifier, and then he has the repro box. It's the coffee repro box. I think he has latte or cappuccino.
Yeah,
I don't know which one.
but by the time we both were playing ESH, and I still play ESH.
Mm-hmm.
But God, are those heavy? They're really heavy.
Yeah, they are. But
carry.
you know how it is. If it's not heavy, it doesn't make a good sound.
Is there any chance to get your father in the show? Even he don't have to talk. Only say hello to him.
Oh,
I would love to bring him to see, because I salute you guys. I like this so much. And father and son goes this way.
Thank you.
I'm thinking how we can get him into production.
Maybe you can get him to come into the studio, but I don't know if it's too late. If I call like, Dad, they really want to see you. Come here. They really want to. Please.
It would be the second time because the father is. I hear this many times. Many bands, they say that the first the father was guilty because they are responsible, not guilty, but responsible. And had one band, Voltage Arc from Switzerland. This was the very first time that all the fathers of the band members, there was above and had a party, and they came all to the show, and they're all in one picture, and then all the fathers in front, that the guys, the sons in the back, the fathers with whiskeys and beers, and everybody was yelling. So what the fuck, this is cool, and because I thought, he's the elder guy in the band. We see the very young guy like Mathieu and Jan, very young, and then you are in the middle, and there's this elder guy, not old guy, but elder guy, and now it makes so much sense, and he really gave his genes to you, and so he must be in. Please bring him in to only say hello. You don't have to say.
I'm trying.
It was really nice when I came to the studio as the first rehearsal. We tried the first song. It was Diablerie, and when I was leaving the studio, Lucas went with me just to ask me how did I like it, and to assure I left with the correct train and stuff. And I was like, "Hey, dude, the other guitarist, he really looks like you. Is he your brother or something? Are you brothers?" And you should have seen Lucas, how angry he was, because he said, "Hey, man, it's my father. Can't you see the age difference?" Yeah, he was really angry. And I couldn't say it's father.
Yeah,
I thought it's...
Look this now.
We actually call.
like
Yeah, he's calling York.
Yeah.
But we have a fun story about that. Actually, now we call York our younger brother. So for us, York is the youngest player in our band. We always when York has birthday. When York has a birthday, it's always his 16th birthday because he's our younger brother. It's a running joke in our band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amazing. I like this very much. It's something unique, that he was influenced by the father, which was a keyboard player, the guitar player, and you took over. And then you actually do the same again. Not long ago, no drummer, only the keyboard and the sounds, and you play live. I like this very much. It's like a full circle coming,
And I have one last thing for the clip that you just played. It's called Live from the Basement because it's from our studio, from our rehearsal room. And if you think of like a studio where it's usually somewhere in a building or like in a house or somewhere like that. Okay. But actually we have our studio and our rehearsal room in, can you guess where we have it? I give you a hint. It's underground.
A bunker.
Would you like?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes. You actually, yeah, you got it. It's in.
Yeah.
We have
Fallout
our studio.
shelter.
Our studio is in an atomic shelter. Like when, and it's the funniest thing because to go there you need to go through like 3 or like 2 very heavy doors. And it's really funny if you bring like guests into the studio, they like always look at us like where we are taking them, like where are you taking me? Do you want to kill me here or something? And no, we're going in our studio. It's underground. It's an atomic shelter, and an atomic shelter. Oh, so it's really
Lucas
funny.
will say, with his beard, you know what? What's happened in this room stays in this room. I'm watching you.
I was just calling the father, and unfortunately, guys, I have to disappoint you, and he will not attend. He is run out of the reach, so this is not possible. But he sends his greetings to everyone watching. Thank you very much for invitation, Richie.
No problem. Let's go ahead. Next song, Enchantress. It's a video again. Enchantress is also from the new album. And let's go ahead. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Let's go.
glorious moment when I have seen
You look so very young. How is it possible? When you filmed this, it was not 2020. It must be 2019.
And maybe
Guys?
even earlier. Maybe
I
even
think in
earlier.
2018. I think 2018 was the year.
Because of the
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah.
This was actually where I said, what the hell is this from 2020?
You
It was
know,
shaved and
my nickname in the band is Jofa or Jofa, and it's as the ice hockey helmet. And who of you plays ice hockey, you will know what Jofa looks like, what the typical
Jofa.
helmet is. And this clip is why guys call me like this, because of the haircut. It looks actually like the helmet. And it has to be like 3 or 4 years, because I haven't cut my hair since then. And I'd say I have pretty long hair already, so it's growing a long time. And yeah, it's like 3 to 4 years maybe since it was shot. But the label, they wanted before they could release the album, they wanted 2 clips. So that's why we had to shot the clips earlier than the album was released. That's
Yes.
one of the reasons. So
okay.
yeah, and I think it was then even prolonged that we waited longer. So even that makes the difference even bigger.
Yeah. Now makes sense, but I said, what the hell is this? Yes, in one clip the long hair, they have the shaved hair. Say then back to this, and so very confusing, but now makes sense.
Yeah. It's
Short-
not
short-
in chronological order. It's just as
Yeah.
released.
Yes. Short story about Enchantress. Again, a witch.
A really short story is that I'm kind of run out of colors in my life, and I decide to go into the forest so I can bring some colors of nature back to the palette from which I paint my drawings. And I am meeting here a witch, and of course I fall in love with her. What else? So she put a spell on me, and then I'm coming back to the place where it all begins, and there is my band playing, and actually I will finish the song with them, and then I leave with the witch.
Hanky
it was
panky
really
with the
cold
witch.
in the church when we filmed this.
Yeah,
Really cold.
that was
I'm
tough.
glad the actress had the fire things, because she was warming us.
Yeah, but funny story actually. When we were shooting this, they were really cold, and the only drummer, the one of us, he didn't want to put his what was it? Some
Shirt.
sleeve or what?
T-shirt
Yeah,
or
some
shirt.
shirt.
Jacket.
He didn't want to take it down, so you can see that in a video that we all suffer from the cold, but the drummer is like, "Oh, fuck you guys."
And did you notice? You didn't, because the clip didn't play it, so I didn't say anything.
The next song, great song, and I like very much the title, Room 666. This is now metal. This brings us to the painting from Matej.
Yes.
This is
It
Room
does.
666. Why she chose this? What is is this a backstory already in the painting?
Why did I choose it? Why did I choose the painting?
No, I mean, where she got the
idea for the song.
idea? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a question for Lucas to answer.
Explain what this means. This painting here.
It's
Room 666.
You know, the Room 666 is really a fantasy story where you when you wake up in the middle of a long hall,
Dream.
there are 1,000 doors on both sides, and you try to open them, nothing opens. Then you finally find one which opens, which is the door 666. And then you enter the room, and there is a bed. And on a bed, there is a person which is chained, and there are two angels over that person looking at it. And you don't see who is the person. And then you approach it, and you see it is yourself who is who is lying chained in the bed, and there are angels talking to you, actually. And that's the whole story. And I just led her the place, and she came up with this.
And
Very
I love the music to the song. I love the meaning, and I love the
Absolutely.
music.
And
Great.
I love the bass in the beginning of the song.
And I love the piano in the beginning of the song.
It's like a bass and keys solo in the very beginning. and when we
It
start
looks like
playing
a
the song.
favorite of the band.
Well, it could be.
Well, it's one of the we like all our songs.
But I wouldn't say of the band. I would say of each personal member.
All right. Let's play it. Here is from the new album, Diablerie. Here is Room 666.
They are all
one of my favorite. Very deep, very full. Yeah, there's a lot to discover. And actually, this song gave me the idea that Evergrey opened the evening. This song gave me the idea.
Nice.
Yep. All right. So we slowly now we go back to 2016, and already in 2016 on the road, and that's actually where I saw your father. He's a funny guy, actually. You can see he was joking around. So
yeah, he is.
I would say, and this is now you told me, Mattia, this is actually a premiere because this is not even a song released, right?
Yeah. I think it is.
In the basement studios and on the road.
Yeah. If you're playing what I think you're playing, then yeah, that's true. It's not a release song. It's a fun memory song that the guys have made.
Is the beginning a cappella? Is this some Czech song? Or?
This is actually like a remnant from a history from the band of my father. That song was never finished, and I kind of like the idea, so I took it and made it again, and we used it for this remembering video when we played a show in České Budějovice.
Okay, so it's a how I say it's a premiere because never played. This is never. First time,
I think
actually.
This is so much underground that this song reaches the audience for the first time right now.
Here we go, and this in the Metalheads Forever show. And let's greet some new guests now. Nadine from Austria. Servus Nadine, grüß dich.
Hi, Nadine.
Dann auch nochmal von Österreich habe ich gesehen, Indrock Reloaded. Do you know Indrock Reloaded Festival? You heard about this in Austria? Not so
which
far
one
from
again?
you. Indrock Reloaded.
No.
I show you
I'm
what's
afraid
Indrock Reloaded.
I don't.
Check it out. Maybe
We
you
will,
never know.
definitely we will.
Maybe we will
You got-
come down here someday.
Let's see the trailer first, and then we go to the next song. Here we go.
This is where I say.
Cestou, necestou, polem, nepolem, jedeme na koncert velkým stříbrným Mercedesem.
Growing, spreading, starting
Very cool. I just saved something. You have to check this out. I do something here in the background because I want to show you a special. But I don't know how we can get it here. Unbelievable. You will be amazed, my friend. Especially Lucas.
Okay.
Oh, moment. I must. So.
Ich bin gespannt.
Check this out. You see this guy in the middle?
Uh-huh.
What do you say?
This is the guy. This is like our guy.
This is the
Clint.
long forgotten Yorkie's brother.
If you tell me he not looks like your father, I don't know. This is the same face. This is Ereley, singer from Märzfeld or Stahlzeit. Unbelievable.
Maybe we should do a tour or a show with them to make some fun of that.
Yeah.
And maybe we can change them around. And if the people notice, or it's like, yeah, that's him. Oh wait, are they the same? Is that one person?
Doppelgänger.
Doppelgänger. Hey, you speak some German. Very, very cool.
Ich arbeite in einer deutschen Firma und ich habe ein bisschen gelernt, aber wirklich nur ein bisschen. Ja, so ich bleibe.
Now you tell me in the end of the interview, nearly the end of the interview, that you speak German. Thank you very much. You know, our fans outside, you know, this for them is Bahnhof. They don't understand anything. Not anything, but Ereley, our little beloved friend, Ereley, he understands only Bahnhof. No Bahnhof, train station.
Train station.
All right. We have two videos. Once again, from the Basement Studio. And it's a song, Beast. Beast is also a killer song. And I must say, I agree with Peter. You have to listen to the album more time. Not in once. If you listen in once, it's a lot to cover, a lot to so much. And let's say I listened to the tracks 3 times today. It's now the 3rd time now, because real time I downloaded again. I work on the videos up again, and now and more often I listen to the tracks, the more I like it, because it's special. There's something special, and I'm sure Massacre spotted this too. There's something special. You cannot put you in German Schublade. Cannot, because there is so much to discover, and more and more I must say, what really sticks out, I must say, it's Lucas' voice. He has the natural born growling voice. This is deep. This is powerful and still interesting.
Thank you very much.
But everybody in the band, it's a Körner, you know. And Matej, imagine he said, I want to learn a new instrument, and this is a natural talent.
You know, my inspiration for learning the keys was actually Christian Lawrence Flake from Rammstein. Surely you know Flake. That was my inspiration, and I'm taking a lot from him, his mannerism, and I love him. Rammstein is the band that inspired me to listen to metal and to play in Ereley. So I take a lot after Flake. Yeah.
He stole even the nickname.
No, I didn't. But the guys in the band are calling me Flake now because of my behavior on stage and stuff. Because I'm really Okay, it's because Lucas is pinned to a microphone because he sings, and York always stands in one place, and he doesn't like move around a lot. So the moving,
He's
the
old.
running
Come
on
on.
stage and stuff. No, he's not old. He's our younger brother, but like he likes to.
Yeah.
We say he likes to stand there. And so the moving and the running around has to be done by someone. And Honza has Jan has a heavy bass, right? So he can't move a lot, but he moves a lot. So I was just like, damn, I wish I could move a lot, but I need to stay behind the keyboard. So I did this thing. I bought a guitar, if you know what that is. A guitar. And I don't call it the guitar. I call it the thing. It's just, and when everyone just asks me, will you bring the thing with you? And I was like, yeah, I will bring the thing and I will play the thing. And so the running around on stage is depends on me and Honza like doing stuff there. So I'm really on concerts and on stage. You can always see me running around and doing like random stuff. You can see me. Once I jumped into a crowd and broke my leg. I almost broke my leg because I hit a PA speaker. So if I like jumped like a meter to the left, I would have broken my leg. And yeah, I do this wild stuff on concerts. I'm kind of known for that event.
Check out the video. It's brand new today. It's Whitesnake in Dublin, and you see Dino Cerusic. Dino was last year. He was in our show. He's now a member of Whitesnake. Imagine this, what crazy, and he plays the guitar, and he makes a guitar solo. Actually, it's on YouTube or on Facebook. You have to check it out. Very cool,
Yeah, and we thought people will hate it. Like people will say, "Ooh, that's bad. Don't play on this. It's really." And actually, when I first took it out in Selp, I took it out for the first time in Selp in Germany. I like 99% of the people loved it. Like it was so much fun playing with them because I bought like the long cables so I could actually walk between people in the crowd. And if you know, in Selb, it's Nordbayern Club. It's called. It's a really smallish club, but there was a lot of people there, and I jumped between them with the guitar, and they loved it. Like they were having such a good time, and I love when people have a good time on our concerts.
So he's the real beast, Lucas. He's the real beast.
He is.
Bring us to the next song, the second last song. Before this, I need something from you, and I show you who could show you who does it. Who makes a crazy one? Yeah, make Peter from Folsom. He makes nice. I need something like this. Watch.
It's Peter from Folsom. Now let's rock on! Yeah!
So, without me, I need you saying something. Hey, this is Ereley. You're watching Metalheads Forever. Something like this, whatever. Maybe with a crawling voice would be nice. Lucas, I'm off the screen and off you go. Here we go.
Guys, we were Ereley and you were watching Metalheads Forever. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Crazy guys. Thank you. And now we need a screenshot for the social medias and the thumbnail for our YouTube video. And I count to 3 and you give me some fucking attitude, guys. Ready? 1,
Ready.
2, 3. Done. Jan, you look like...
Like what?
I don't know.
He looks crazy because he is.
It's like they're just doctor have some prostata Check
You
it.
know what, man? I actually study medicine, so that's a probability it will once happen to me. So.
I tell you what, if this happens to you, if the glove, you know what helps? You must sing. Moon River.
When the doctor comes to the patient and says like, "Hey Jan, it's cool, just don't have an erection during the prostate examination," and the patient is like, "Hey doctor, my name is not Jan," and the doctor is, "Yeah, I know, it's my name."
Now the topic goes crazy. There's Soul Brothers is the movie. I said once already. I love this scene where already I always forget the name from the black actor. And you have the Soul Brothers is the prostate examination as a woman, and he's a singer, like a soul singer, and you watch this face. She sees this. And then he's sitting in the dog of the bay in the tide. I love this scene to death. This is when you hit the spot. All right, let's play the beast.
Let's do it.
The beast.
Let's play the beast. And thank you for the clip. This will be soon the next one. So here is the second last song. Here is Ereley, Beast, live from the basement studio.
Beast.
killer track. Another powerful song from the new album, Ereley. Love it.
Thank you.
Where the people can see you live again? You have any dates?
I don't
That's a
think we
difficult
have something
question.
scheduled.
I'm afraid that it's not in any early time right now. That we played last Friday. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
1 week ago at a university festival by our friends, and now the dates aren't in any close time, unfortunately.
So if there is anyone who can or want us to
If
have,
you want us to come to you and play for you, or at your festival, or at your bar, or at your club, or at your wedding, it doesn't have to be a club. You can just like write us an email or call us.
Funeral would be nice too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Or
What
divorce
suits them?
too. Divorce party.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
we do everything. We have something for everyone.
But I would love to play funeral. That would be great.
Yes. All right. My friends, it was a pleasure. Great band, fantastic band, funny as hell, like nerds on mass, only nerds in this band. I love it, father and son. And
Thank you so
the
much.
student,
Pleasure to us.
School of Rock in real time. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's us.
Thank you,
Thank you
Richie,
again.
thank you for an invitation and for having us. It was such a great time with you guys. Also, I see you're commenting here on the YouTube quite a lot. It was a great time, and hopefully we will see maybe each other in the future again. And definitely by then, I will bring my father with me.
Yeah.
Definitely, we need
Yeah, that's
him.
if you want to see York, you need to come to our show.
He's the missing link. He's the missing link.
Yes.
So please, ihr da draußen, checkt die Band aus auf Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Ihr findet sie, Ereley. There's only one band called Ereley, so sehr, sehr cool. Hat mir Spaß gemacht. It was fun for me, really. And thank you for sweeten my morning, afternoon to work on the show. And I knew already, okay, it's hard stuff. It's not like an easygoing, like a power metal. This is something different. It's something you have to appreciate the craft. This is something every musician is top notch. And that's why you are in a big label. That's why some people had a good ear, I must say. Well done. For the future, for the next albums, and you have something new in your video, please send me. Keep in touch. And you are now part of our Metalheads Forever family.
Okay, that's cool.
Thank you. And the
Thank
last
you.
one, it's now before I play the last song. Now I make it officially now. If you like the color yellow, it makes sense. In the background, you see there's flames and yellow, have something to do with beer, hot beer. We have a new beer coming out on 28th this month.
Wow.
Madness Brew. And now I said, Humpen hoch, Humpen mean raise the glasses for our friends, Ereley. I have my coffee like always. We are close to 4 o'clock in the morning. So I raise the glasses and Humpen hoch für die Freunde. Lukas, Jan, Matej. Cheers.
Thank you
And the
very
last
much.
video.
Guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
He's the nice guy, Matej. No vodka. He drinks the water.
Oh, no, it's actually vodka. Like it's just hidden in the water bottles.
Of course, yes. The last song is Soul in Chains from the album Catharsis from 2015. I like very much this video, especially the location with this lake, with the filthy water, and there's the last scene I like very much, and of course the protagonist, the lady who dives in Tell me a little bit about this song before I play it.
So first thing I would like to point out is that the actress is the same actress like from Enchantress.
The witch.
It's a witch, and she's called Neira Lohikarme. You can find her on a Facebook. She's really skilled musician. She sings in her own band. She's dancing with the fire. She's doing all of the crazy stuff, and I really like her. Therefore, she's there. And what can we say? Long story short, Enchantress was the first part. When I met her, I fell in love with her, and I came to the woods to live my life with her. And Soul in Chains is actually the part after this. It's where we already lived our lives in the woods together, and it didn't end up very well. So she drowned her in this lake, and then I'm searching for her soul around the lake, and then I will draw there too.
What was this insect? This is also very special. Was it a plastic insect or was it a real one? Not a real one. Huh?
No. It was already dead, but it was real.
Really?
That was not like a plastic.
Holy shit!
When we do our things, we do it for a real. You know, I was falling like 4 meters from this. What was that? Rock.
The rock. Yes.
Yeah. So we really sacrificed ourselves for this video.
And now you can say thank you to our fans. To now maybe your new fans. First of all, it's Peter Krause. He thanks you.
Well, we thank
Peter.
you for
Thank
coming.
you very much.
Thank you so much.
Michael Lohrmann says thank you.
Michael. Hi. Thank you very much for support.
Thank you all for coming. Yeah.
Sasha.
Means a lot to us.
Sasha,
And
thank you very much.
Peter,
Yeah, we hope
he gave
you
you
had a good time.
8.1 from 10. And
Yeah,
he
wow,
said that-
Wow.
Thanks for
Great, Peter. Thanks.
Michael Scherfel, our Bavaria chapter
Nico, thank
chief.
you.
Cheers.
A lot
Michael
of beer.
Högerle.
A lot of
Says-
beer. Another cheers.
Guys, you love beer.
I have to say thank you to Thomas, because Tom, he helps me to set up the show. Thank you. Danke dir,
Wow.
Thomas. Very,
Thomas,
very cool.
Thomas. The show is great. Thank you.
Herzlichen
Heli-
Dank.
Heli, I think he has some problem with the prostate too, because he has to piss a lot. You know?
Yeah, but that's because of the beer.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Stay healthy. Stay
You too,
heavy.
Richie.
Give my regards
Good luck
to
to
your
you.
lovely father. Very
We
sad he's
will.
not here, because he did something very good with you, I must say. And I love it. Keep going. Keep
Well,
the
maybe
old
it's time
generation
to meet
alive, you know. Show them
well,
where is
thank
the
you.
metal. Thank you.
We
Here's
will.
Soul in Chains.
Thank you.
And thank you. Bye-bye. Good night. And I salute you.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Ereley, Soul in Chains.
As the symbol rolls on my tongue from the deepest inside of me, my hands start shaking, my heart is breaking, when my body does no longer work, raises in my waves, explosions of the pain in my brain. Please help me out of pain. Please help me, 'cause there's no many ways to choose. Then don't wait, just go. And I chose one. I was not put here by anyone in fear. I came alone as me, and just an idea of a long chain of discovery, surrounded by you. I was not put here by anyone in fear. I came alone as me, and just an idea of a long chain of discovery, surrounded by you. My soul burns in the past. I know I should have gone and leave it all behind. There's so many ways to choose. Then don't wait, just go. And I chose one. Please help me. I will be. Please help me. 'Cause there's no one near. Please help me. I will be.
Liebe Leute, drückt auf die Glocke hier, weil ihr müsst unbedingt mitkriegen, wenn hier wieder was Neues läuft. Auf die Glocke drücken! Ganz wichtig!
Das waren sie, Ereley aus Tschechien. Sehr, sehr sympathische. Habe ich zu viel versprochen? Nein, natürlich nicht. Sehr coole Jungs und das sind Könner, meine Freunde. Da ist so wieder dahinter. Leck mich am Arsch. Sehr, sehr cool. Und die nächste, und jetzt erstmal willkommen zur Aftershow-Party. Wir haben 3 Videos für euch nochmal. Wir sind schon bei 2 Stunden und 11 Minuten. Also geht es ungefähr wieder 2,5 hin. Die nächste Band liegt mir am Herzen, die hätte ich mal ganz gerne gesehen. Ich finde nämlich den Sänger total cool. Und jetzt mal auf Deutsch. Fängt ein bisschen ruhig an und geht dann richtig ab. Sehr, sehr coole Band. Und zwar die Band Unherz. Also der Herr Gindorf, Peter der Kasse, die Jungs müssen wir anschreiben. Finde ich sehr, sehr cool. Hier ist Unherz und Ich falle. Attacke.
kann eine Pflanze gedeihen. Love it or leave it. Vergeben, vergessen, verzeihen. Blut und Regen bilden die Kruste auf meiner Haut. Der Sonne entgegen. Die Schmerzen sind mir so vertraut. Hass wird nicht durch Hass besiegt. Er frisst dich von innen auf. Ich falle, falle, falle. Wie lange noch bis zum Crash? Ich falle, falle, falle. Lande ich im Netz. Ein Netz aus Mut und Zuversicht. Die Angst zu sehen in mein Gesicht. Ich falle, falle, falle. Doch ich stehe immer wieder, stehe immer auf. Es Tränen regnen, schwarze Rosen sollen gedeihen. Laufe über Scherben, muss Gift und Galle speien. Die Last auf meinen Schultern drückt mich tief in den Morast. An diesen schwarzen Tagen fehlt mir meine ganze Kraft. Hass wird nicht durch Hass besiegt, er frisst dich von innen auf. Ich falle, 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 falle. Wie lange noch bis zum Crash? Wie lange? Ich falle, 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 falle. Lande ich im Netz. Ein Netz aus Mut und Zuversicht. Die Angst zu sehen in mein Gesicht. Ich falle, falle, falle. Doch ich stehe immer wieder, stehe immer auf.
Unherz, ich falle. So, liebe Freunde, jetzt gibt es was zu schauen. Und zwar, der Postbot war heute im Headquarter und hat was ganz Geiles gebracht. Schaut mal das an, Freunde. Ein Riesenpaket. Da ist es. A1-Plakat. Schaut mir die Qualität an. Sensationell. Das ist nur der Originalkarton. Das ist ein Foto vom Michel oder Fronel. Ich weiß nicht, wer es gemacht hat. Auf alle Fälle sensationell, Freunde. Ich bin begeistert von der Qualität. Und freut euch. bald geben wir bekannt, wie man es bestellen kann. Und die, wo am Samstag schon da sind, ich habe gehört, Heike kommt. Da ist was los am Samstag. Im Headquarter, da wird gefeiert, Freunde. Oh, leck. Der Heli kommt, habe ich gehört. Könnt ihr das Plakat gleich mitnehmen, Freunde. Okay? Hier ist es. Geliefert und in time. Super geil. Bin begeistert, Freunde. So, und wer hat es entworfen? Unser lieber Peter. Peter, super gemacht. Gratuliere. Jetzt eine Band, die können wir auch einladen. Die machen auch Attacke. Das ist der schnellste Song heute, kann man sagen, vom ganzen Abend. Der Song geht ab wie Schmitzkatz in den Arsch geschossen. Und zwar Cabin Boy Jumped Ship. Und der Song Golden. Und wir sagen, let the madness begin in der Aftershow. Here we go!
Sometimes you follow your heart, but you
Cabin Boy Jump Chip. Golden war das. So, die Freunde, das war's gewesen. Wir haben noch einen, und zwar unsere Gäste für morgen. Klassischer Heavy Metal, coole Jungs. Und ich freue mich drauf. Haben wir eine coole, geile Woche gehabt. Und so muss weitergehen. Und danke euch für die Treue. Danke euch, dass wieder so zahlreich dabei wart und wieder Gas gegeben habt im Chat. Das macht unsere Gäste immer total happy. Die haben gerade noch geschrieben im Private Chat, haben sie geschrieben, hey Richie, so eine geile Community. Und ja, kannst du nur weitergeben. Super geile Jungs und Mädels da draußen. Super. Weiter so. Und morgen ab 20 Uhr wieder. Und morgen langer Abend wieder. Natürlich mit großes Programm, große Verlosung wieder. Seid dabei. Ab 20 Uhr. Black Slash sind morgen unsere Gäste. Donaueschingen sind sie. Ja, jawohl. So, und ich glaube, der Helly kann sich das anschauen. Ha? Deine Burm hat er geschrieben gestern. Meine Burm. Ja. Also, aber ihr könnt es dann noch anschauen, die Sendung. So, liebe Freunde, das war's gewesen. Danke euch. Und wir sind Black Slash, Right to the Top, ist der Song. Wir sagen, schlaft's gut, bleibt geil. Liebe Heike, schau dir die Sendung nochmal an, denn die ist wirklich wert, eine geile Band zu entdecken. Und ich würde sagen, bis morgen, 20 Uhr, Let the Madness beginnen, ab 20 Uhr. Ich freue mich auf euch. Servus, gute Nacht, tschüss und wir sind Black Slash.
you are a fan now. You're a fan. And as a fan, you will never ever forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
Way
Goddamn.
down below.